Oh my god, I might as well retire. This Mulerun AI just did a better tech review than me. Come, check out. The comparison looks insanely professional and detailed. Alright guys, I'm here. As a content creator, most of you just see me in the videos trying out cool products, goofing around, running everywhere, looking super happy. But behind the scenes, it's a totally different story. Before shooting each video, I have to spend hours, sometimes even days, writing the script, especially for comparison videos like camera comparisons between phones, or recent video I'm working on, consumer level exoskeleton reviews. It's literally a disaster. I have to find specs for each exoskeleton, record everything in an Excel sheet, write conclusions each result. This mess ended when I discovered the Mulerun AI Agent. I've been using it for a while. All I can say is, I wish I had known about it earlier. It handles all the work I used to do manually. Yes, this detailed exoskeleton comparison Excel sheet you see at the beginning was generated fully automatically by Mulerun, without any human intervention. I'll show that in a bit. So, what is Mulerun AI Agent for those who never heard of it? Basically, think of it as an AI assistant that can research, analyze, and organize data for you. Almost like an app marketplace for AI agents that automate tasks and comparisons. Well, the first question you probably have is, so what's the difference between this and, say, ChatGPT? Well, in one sentence, it's like me in a boxing match with Mike Tyson. Let me show you. Here's the exoskeleton comparison prompt I gave ChatGPT, and the results it returned. It produced a list of main brands, but key specs like torque, weight, battery life, and especially price were still hard to compare. The biggest problem was that it wasn't visually intuitive at all. I still had to carefully read through all the text and decide what was useful. It saved me some time, but I still had a lot of work to do. Then I sent the exact same prompt to Mulerun. Now watch this. Notice I didn't tell it what tools to use or specify any workflow. It figured out the steps completely on its own. You will start seeing messages like MCP, file, crawl, scrape. Simply put, that means it's automatically using a web scraping tool to pull information from websites. So instead of me telling it, go search this or scrape that page, the agent decides which tools to use and when to use them. That's the interesting part. And here's the final result it presented to me. A beautifully organized, detailed Excel sheet. I didn't even ask it to create an Excel file. It even color-coded everything to make reading and comparing easier. Honestly, I can literally use this directly in my video, and I will. Stay tuned for my upcoming exoskeleton review. The first step is a comparison table that automatically separates hip and knee exoskeletons, which is absolutely correct. Hip and knee exos are not the same. Now wait, there's one brand I've never heard of it. Rome Robotics Elevate? So rechecked, that's right. It's definitely a knee exoskeleton. Amazing, it didn't just make things up. You can see it lists key specs including price, weight, power, battery life, and key differentiators. Holy moly, that's exactly what I need. And the specs are accurate. For example, the weight of the Dances Z1 is spot on. Even the price range makes sense. The product was crowdfunded before and now prices have increased, which explains the range. Oh my god, this is seriously intelligent. The second up is a brand summary, which I didn't expect. Oh my god, check this out. A scoring matrix. I didn't ask that. It suggests 9 categories to help me quantify each metric. That's incredible and exactly what I've been looking for. Exoskeleton reviews are usually subjective because experiences like how much assistance it provides to legs are hard to show visually in a video. But this list quantifies everything. It's literally perfect. I managed just some weights myself. For example, I set a weight and portability to 15% and leave the others the same, but it's already far better than I imagined. It also provides templates for future products. I cannot imagine how much I have to pay a skilled employee to do all this manually. With the Mulerun, I can get it done in just one click. Modifying is easy too. If I find a brand missing, I just tell it to edit, and boom, it scrapes the internet and updates everything within minutes. That's crazy efficiency. On the other hand, if I ask ChatGPT to do this, it mostly just summarizes and handles simple tasks. It responds super fast, but I have to keep asking this and that. Even when I asked it to create a table, I couldn't download it first. When I finally did, it was way too simple and missing a lot of brands, basically unusable. So now you get the joke about me in a boxing match with Mike Tyson, pro versus amateur. In real work, it's like having two employees. One is a skilled professional who completes tasks efficiently and even goes beyond expectations. The other is a lazy intern who won't lift a finger unless you spell out every single step. The best part, I can save it as a template and rerun it anytime for feature phone camera reviews, leasing waivers, or whatever I want. I can even share it with anyone who wants to view the live progress. I'll also share mine in the description so you can check it out. No faking here. By the way, all of this is free until March 10th, so it won't cost you anything to try. This AI agent is going to surprise you, whether you are a content creator like me or just someone trying to find the best product. It will give you a detailed and professional suggestion instead of simple answers. And honestly, it can do way more. Next, let's talk about who it's made for. Well, it's not for people who just want to chat with the AI or ask simple questions like, I just had a quarrel with my wife, what should I do? Any AI can do that. It's for people who want AI to actually get the work done. If your job involves heavy data use and analysis, whether you are a product manager, a business analyst, or a researcher, just let the Mulerun AI handle it. It manages the entire process and delivers clean, reliable, and ready-to-use results. It's also incredibly powerful for people doing repetitive digital work. For example, if you are an HR manager or a business owner hiring talent, it even supports automation directly inside Mulerun with LinkedIn. In my demo, it first asked me to log into my LinkedIn account, and then it took over, automatically browsing profiles. How amusing is that? Analyze candidates and identifying strong matches. At one point, it even said, LinkedIn is being slow, let me restart the session. It generally feels like a real employee reporting progress in real time. You can also use it for data monitoring. For example, as an eBay snap tool, it automatically scans new listings, compares them with sold prices, detects underpriced items, and generates a visual report of the best deals. If you ever thought, I wish someone could just handle this for me, this is that someone. All of this happens right within the chat box on Mulerun. And if you spend a bit more time exploring, it really feels like having a full team of AI agents built by different creators, all in one place and ready at your fingerprints. From thumbnail creation to cross-platform reposting, and even fun tools like 3D desk figure generation. I love it. Make it adorable, right? Anyway, that's another focus of this video. Since it's free until March 10th, I definitely recommend giving it a try. You might be surprised at what it can do. It's super simple. Just open it in your browser and type the tasks you want to complete in plain language, like you are talking to a friend. No API keys, no local setup, and it just works while you keep back. Watch a movie or scroll on your phone. Unlike many other AI agents that require complicated configuration or running things locally, this just works out of the box. Mulerun handles the repetitive digital work for me. I don't think it replaces ChatGPT. I think it replaces repetitive digital labor and it gives you results beyond your expectations. And the best part, it's free until March 10th. After that, you can upgrade for more credits if you want to keep exploring. Check the link in the description to give it a try. Thanks for watching. I'm Sam. Will see you in the next one. Bye bye.